It's Mitch from PickDogs.com here with your free computer picks. We've been doing these every day for for about a month now. We've been doing it. We started on January 4th, and our record at this point, 44, 24, and 1. Everything's backwards on camera. I randomly just pick two games every day. Sometimes we have more than one play on those games. You know, there'll be a money line and a spread or a total and a spread or, something like that. And we'll give out extra picks if they fit the criteria. The criteria of the show is the pick has to be a B plus, an A, or an A plus. We've had, I would say, just a handful of A and A plus picks that I've given out in the show. Almost all the picks I've given out in the show are B plus picks. And our record, 44, 24, and 1 on this show. Documented 100%. So, of course, the whole idea of this show is just to get you guys familiar with the Spread Knowledge software. You get a free trial, 7 days. You just click on the link. If you're watching us on Facebook, I put it in the comments. So be sure to do it. If you haven't, I asked yesterday, if you haven't done it or whatever, I got 3 responses. So 1,700 people watched the show. 3 people answered me. So maybe I should answer you guys the same way if I felt like it. I know on our other show we had some guy who didn't like my attitude or whatever. So welcome to the club. He said that I was an idiot and that I should bet my house on his North Texas pick. He got worked on that thing. He got absolutely worked. But hopefully you guys have checked out Spread Knowledge software. I mean, I'm just doing random picks on this show. 44, 24, and 1. I just pick out 2 picks that meet the criteria. You guys know I do this show. It's 4:30 a.m. where I live. So trust me, I don't have time to dig through, and cherry pick. Not that there's even a way to cherry pick, on something like this. If there was, I don't have time to do it. Because it's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel like doing it. So hopefully you guys have checked it out, though. There's no reason not to check it out. 100% free. And it's totally delivered. So I think the whole idea of these videos is the proof of concept. And I think we've done that. I think we have proved the concept. So now we're in the group. Now I just got to get to YouTube, who makes it extremely tough for us to do this, but you know what? We love them, so it is what it is. Yeah, this is our computer pick show. We do our regular pick show at 10 a.m. Eastern time every single day, but today we're not doing it. We're only doing Super Bowl props. So, of course, if you continue with the subscription to Spread Knowledge after the free trial is up, if you use this discount code Mitch, you get 10% off for life. So it ends up being like next to nothing. We've been through this a million times. All we're doing is giving out tons of winners on this show. So hopefully you guys have taken advantage of it. Yeah, we're not giving out... We're not doing our regular pick show. I did videos. We have free picks on every game. We're just doing 100% Super Bowl props today and Super Bowl picks on our regular show. I just put the code. You can contact customer service about the gift card. I'm sure that they could work something out with you. Yeah, I think Charles is working on those things, like as far as like the speed of it, and I have some suggestions too. So I talked to Charles yesterday, and he's been super busy, but that's no excuse. But what we're going to do is we're going to have him on the show this week because we haven't had him on in a while. So we're going to have him on this week. Yeah, I'm doing a halftime show. I do a halftime show every football game. So, of course, I'm doing a halftime show. Yeah, we're not. This is not that. This is the computer pick show, and we don't do free for all anymore. So, but anyways, you can get a free trial for Spread Knowledge. You can click on the link. It's in the description and in the comments. All right, let's get to today's picks. We are on an absolute heater. You can see our record right here. We've been doing this show a half hour before our regular show, or sometimes it's 10 minutes before, sometimes it's a couple minutes before. It doesn't really matter. We've been doing it just about every single day. Well, we've been doing it every single day. I never miss a day, right? So we've been doing it every single day, and this is our record so far on the show. I use either a B+, an A, or an A+ pick. Most of the picks have been B+, and it's totally random because, like I said, I do this show. It's 4:30 in the morning my time, so I don't have the time, and I'm not together. And you guys know normally on these shows I'm drinking my coffee, so I haven't even had my coffee yet. But yeah, if you're looking for a pick on any of the games today, I did videos on every single game. So you can just go to our YouTube channel and check those out. But anyways, let's get to our first pick for today's show. And it's the St. Peter's Peacocks. Spread Knowledge likes them on the spread as an A, -1, and a B+ on the money line. How are they lower rated on the money line than they are on the spread? Because it takes into consideration the value. On the money line, you have to lay -117. On the spread, of course, it's -110. Just that 0.07 differential. And you can see it at the top where it says 2.7 and 1.5. Just that differential makes a difference in the value of the bet. So our first picks, we got two of them. St. Peter's on the spread and St. Peter's on the money line. Those are our first two picks for today's show. Of course, after this show at around 10 o'clock Eastern time, maybe a couple minutes early today since we've been running a little bit long, we're going to do our Super Bowl show, and it's going to be prop bets. The other guys are going to give their picks. We're going to have all sorts of stuff. So really excited about that as well. But our first two picks, St. Peter's on the money line, St. Peter's on the spread. If you haven't taken advantage of Spread Knowledge software and our free trial, you have missed out. Look at this record. 20 games over 500. I see people in the Facebook group posting, oh, this team screwed me and that team screwed me, and no. If you haven't taken advantage of Spread Knowledge and subscribed, you have screwed yourself because it's $2 a day or $3 a day. I can't afford $2 a day. I can't afford $3 a day. Yeah? Well, you're losing money hand over fist. It's like, not all of you, but the people that are saying that in the group that they are, it's like, you didn't need to. Anyways, let's get to our second pick of today's show. Our third pick, right? Because we gave out two. Team we never talk about, and that's Omaha. Also on the spread, also on the money line. Not as much value on the spread here, but a lot of value here on the money line. 7-3 on the money line in their last 10 with a profit of +317. You can see they've hit a few in a row there. And kind of resistance there at the 4-unit mark. Do you see that? So it's not quite there yet on the money line. Omaha's been winning games, just haven't been covering a lot of spreads, is what that means. So we like Omaha here. So it's 4 picks for today. Omaha money line and spread. St. Peter's money line and spread. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. We're 44-24-1 on this show, and I get 13 thumbs up. Yikes. Gonna have to do better than that on the Super Bowl show, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. I'll be back in about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit early, with the guys. We're going to do our Super Bowl prop bet. And the guys are going to give out their picks as well. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in about 10, 15 minutes.